I want to say what I really like. I want to say what I really liked about this film was actually what I really liked was. Yeah, okay, never mind. I didn't like anything.
Well, here's the one thing I'll say is when I first watched this film, I didn't have any connections to the first four. Like, I didn't realize it was a sequel or... I mean, Superman Returns obviously is coming back, but I didn't know what it was a sequel to.
Sure.
And so I just watched it. It was a Superman film as a kid. But I didn't realize it was connected to the original
Yeah. Was this the first time you watched it?
Second.
No, second. See, this is the second time I watched it, too. I watched it back then and stuff, but this was the second time I watched it now. I did fall asleep.
I can believe that.
Like, it was...
It's so long. I got to the hour mark, and I was like...
long.
This movie has to be just about done, right?
Yeah.
And then nope.
Hour and a half
Whole
left.
another hour film. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours, 34 minutes.
It's such a long film.
It is such a long film. I was really excited about Bryan Singer coming on to do this.
Yeah.
And he blew it for me.
Yeah.
How can you, like, they just didn't do it very well at all. Like this, I don't know.
It was so weird.
It's just bad. It's so bad.
It's so weird.
The nephew to Perry White,
Yeah.
and it's 5 years later. He went somehow, took his spaceship that was supposedly disabled to find Krypton, only to find, it really was
dead.
You know, I mean, what?
There are stories in which Superman goes back to Krypton and confirms, yes, it is a blown up planet. I've never understood that whole story arc with Superman. And then he comes back.
But then to do it like 5 years later, it took him 3 years to get there in the first place,
That's
according
true.
to the original storyline. So, I mean, there the timing's already off. Second, you have if this is a whole massive. This is almost 20 years later from the last one.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what they were thinking with that.
And so make it a whole, different generation.
Yeah.
Make it here's Lois. She's, in her 60s or something.
Yeah.
She has a make it a 25-year difference, something. So she has a 25-year-old kid. How do you look like the same? Make it something.
Yeah, he started getting into his powers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That whole 20-year prime, that's where I was baffled. Like, how, sir, they look similar, but how do you think you're ever going to pull off a 16-year gap and make it seem like nothing happened?
So when was the last one? It was 88?
I believe so.
Yeah, so 18 years. So, yeah, that's bizarre.
Superman's interesting to me. Like, it's interesting that all of the Superman films are trying to go back to the original.
Because their canon is so far off. Is that why it's so interesting?
No, but you look at.
That's just bad. Yeah. I don't know.
But they did the same aesthetic. You look at this new Superman movie that's coming out with James Gunn. What is the big appeal to that?
Yeah.
Same aesthetic.
Yeah.
The same theme song. Same, very similar everywhere else.
And I can understand that because it's a reboot.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. I do like
it's a great theme song.
Yeah, I mean, I like some of the way they did the opening credits. I like some of those kinds of things.
With the blue.
It was very, the homage to that or whatever was very good and things. But make this
different.
Just a reboot at least, not a continuation.
Yeah.
I mean, Lex Luthor, that whole the whole thing of getting him out of jail, Miranda rights and stuff like that he said, which Kevin Spacey in general didn't age well.
No.
So.
No, not at all.
It's
dog eat dog, though.
Dog eat dog. It's true.
What a crazy thing to have in this film.
Yeah. Yeah.
And completely unnecessary. Like, where did that even come into the storyline where the dog...
I could see where she's... there was I thought there were two of them.
Yeah.
But not show the dog eating the dog.
Yeah.
You could say that.
But here's the bigger picture of what was the whole point of that.
No, I know. Right. Well, they were the old lady's dogs.
which I understand. But like the dogs weren't ever like guard dogs or they decided to go bite one of these other like heroes, like to show that they even had that. Like it would have made sense more to me if they showed that to like, oh, these dogs are kind of vicious.
Well, the thing was they were neglected. They left them there for who knows how long, so got hungry.
Yeah.
And
that way they could have the nice joke at the end of, what can we eat?
Exactly.
Oh, let's eat the dog. That has 2 pounds of meat on it.
Not even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was some of those things were just very, very bizarre. I don't know. What did you think of the bullet in the eye?
I don't know. I mean, it's a staple of Superman, but it was unnecessary after he got shot by that huge big machine.
I mean, I understand. I don't like the way they did it. I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
Because the guy was thinking, okay, I unloaded this
machine gun's not gonna work.
Well, yeah, not only that, at least a 50 caliber.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna shoot this little nothing, but I'm gonna do it into your eye.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but just the way they did it, I thought was really tacky. If you're gonna do it full speed.
Okay, well, this movie's definition is just tacky.
No, you're right. But that just was a whole nother level.
If we're talking about themes, let's go into him lifting a whole kryptonite island.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
After he barely could beat Lex because he was so affected by the kryptonite.
Right.
Oh, but I can lift the whole
Stabbed
thing
by it and then
into space.
Yeah. Agreed. However, remarkably, the box office says different. They did $391 million worldwide.
Do you think people saw it because it was a Superman film?
Absolutely, dude.
And then just said, I regret every decision I've ever made.
Think about 2006, though.
Oh, I know. It was a good...
There was nothing. You had no streaming services.
Right.
There was no way you were going to see this for 6 months, really.
Yeah.
If you didn't
Minimum.
go to the theater.
Yeah.
Right. Back in 2006. So I think that those things allowed this to do better than budget, which was $270 million.
Yeah, thankfully they didn't decide to do another sequel.
Yeah. I'm excited to do Man of Steel.
Man of Steel will be great.
Yeah, in comparison
I
to
am
this.
so
that's
excited
like
for Man of Steel.
Yeah, that's a stellar film.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really want to have something good to say about this.
But the film didn't know what it wanted to be.
It did not.
There was like a weird transition in the middle too.
Oh yeah.
Where it felt like it was playing more of like we're being from like the 80s, like we're having that style, and then all of a sudden halfway through it's like nope, now we have technological powers. Now we're in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm. The other thing too for me with Superman is there. When I was growing up, that was it for superhero type movies.
Yeah,
was Superman.
Right.
And so now Superman has to compete with things like X-Men has been out, whether they have the 3 films now in 2006 or whatever.
Spider-Man.
They've had to compete with Spider-Man.
Batman Begins probably came out this year. Was 2006.
Yeah, right.
That's weird that they both came out.
So it's competing with a lot of things, and yet they did this.
Yeah.
To me, that's like, huh?
DC is a hit and miss type of show.
DC is a lot of misses.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. They have
Especially
a lot
recently.
of really good characters.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know, they can't pull it together.
Well, I will argue Superman is just... I'll be intrigued to watch this new Superman. But, like, he's a hard character to do because he's invincible.
Right. Have you read or watched anything on it more than you should?
I've read commentary about what it was about with, like, the whole immigration side of things.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bumming me out. And I saw it's, like, at a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Sure.
I've been trying...
Which
like,
means what?
Both between that and Fantastic Four, like, it's so hard not to see anything.
It absolutely is.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I see it and I try to scroll as fast as I can, but you're still, like...
Yep.
Especially Fantastic Four.
Right.
And I'm luckily watching it Saturday is when I'm watching this film.
Okay.
With my parents.
Superman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It will be interesting.
Yep.
I'm trying to, go into it like compartmentalizing.
Yeah,
like,
get that waffle out.
I'm going to, try to, in my head, I'm just going to try to ignore all that crap and do it. But I don't know. We'll see.
We shall.
And then we'll talk.
That we will. That's what we do.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
I don't watch Superman Returns
No.
unless you like are bored out of your gourd.
I will say watch this before Superman 4.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, 3 anyway.
Superman 4 was way worse.
4 was bad, but at least it was congruent with 1, 2, and,
Yeah,
and
that's
4.
true.
But then you had 3 in there that with Richard Pryor that was just
This is strange. That was
so
at least that was
strange.
to me. I was at least entertained most of that film. 'cause
Yeah,
it
no,
was
that's
so
a good
funny.
point. Yeah.
I don't at that point didn't care about any of the continuity with any of it.
Yeah.
4 just sucked.
Yeah, it did.
You watch 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, and this. No, actually, don't watch this.
Right. Just watch
If-
1, 2,
if you are
go into Man of
forced
Steel.
To watch these Superman films, and you have to pick how many are there? 5 standalones, 6.
6.
Now
yeah.
7. Man of Steel, and we haven't even gotten to Man of Steel.
But no, that'll be
That's absolutely number 1.
Absolutely number 1.
And then you watch the original 1, 2,
Yep.
and then it's a toss up between 3 and this one.
It's gonna be fun to do to rate these.
Yeah.
To just do the synopsis of all of these and see where we. I mean, Man of
It'll
Steel. I have no doubt Man of Steel will be number 1 for both of
Oh,
us.
yeah.
I can't imagine the new one here is gonna beat Man of Steel.
No.
Just in the acting alone, it doesn't appear. You know, I did watch the trailer, foolishly.
Which one?
The very first one.
Okay. Yeah.
And just you can see the acting there just doesn't. I mean, it's just not. It's
Crypto's going to steal the show.
You're right.
There's a lot of cast
You're right.
members in this movie with
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern.
Yeah, good old Nathan Fillion.
Hawk Gal.
He had some pretty interesting comments about it too. It was
And
pretty fun.
Sean Gunn.
Yeah, I saw him trend.
I didn't see the
I
full
didn't
thing.
see. Yeah,
I just saw an excerpt.
yeah. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got.
You tell us what you think of these films, if you've ever watched them, because I would assume there's a high chance that you maybe haven't.
Well, probably this one.
This,
but Superman's in general.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
That's good. Hammer the share button. Go ahead and hammer out a comment to us. Go ahead and hammer the like button. Go ahead and hammer the subscription button. Go ahead and hammer the notification bells, because you know what? That's the best way you can support us. We appreciate it.